Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1960s Smith-Corona Coronet Electric 12 vintage portable electric typewriter. I'll show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. First thing we're going to do is plug in this plug here that's connected to the back underneath side of the typewriter. I have a plug next to our desk. And then we're going to flip this switch to on by moving it up. And then you can hear the fan go on almost like a computer. There's an adjustable paper guide up on the top left of the carriage. And that helps you guide the page in straight. I like to line it up at the edge of the platen. And then we're going to set the margins, which are up top here. Set it pretty close to the beginning. And you can hold the page up to it. It's about the beginning and the end of the page, and you can just move it the same way on this side. This is the paper bail that sits on top to hold it down nice and snug. And then we're going to go to the beginning of the margin. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get it back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back again. It skips 2, 1 more, it skips 3. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, you just flip the switch on the right side there, down, and you can see that red marker. Really nice typing machine. I was really surprised at this one. It's really fast. You can type almost faster than on a computer with this. Much faster than a manual. So if you like to type fast, this is your machine. So we're going to put that switch back up to black. So we print the top portion of the ribbon. And it's got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again, a backspace on the top left here. That works good. This is it says copy set, but I'm guessing that's like a touch control. So the higher you go, the tension is increased so you can type faster. This is MR, stands for margin release. So you get to the end of the margin, you hit that margin release and it'll allow you to type past it. If you get to the end of the margin, normally when you're typing, it blocks you from typing. So you have to hit that MR in order to get past that block. That works good. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off now. And now it's nice and quiet. Open the hood. You have both the spools with the ribbon. And I'll turn that back on so you can see some of this. You can see that wheel turn, and that helps power the machine. So all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to change the direction, you flip this and it says ribbon reverse. So when you flip that down, it'll switch it to the left. You flip it up, it switches it to the right. That works good. This little lever here on the front is a carriage lock. So if you push it up and then you put it in the middle, it'll lock in that position for when you have it in the case, so it's not bouncing around. It's called an escapement throw out. So you protect the escapement, which is the main gear that helps move the carriage when you type. You got a carriage release on each side, helps move the carriage freely. And these are very fragile. It's made out of plastic, so when you put it in the case, you want to be careful with those. And one on this side, and if you push in this knob, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. And if you have it out, it has those clicks. Each one of those clicks is a space, and also the same function for when you push this little switch down, it'll disable the spacing so you can get to an exact spot. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.